What's going on, family? Hope everybody's doing well and has a blessed day, and if you're not having one, hope it turns around for you, man. Keep your head up. Anyway, now let's get down to this boxing talk. Canelo Alvarez is looking to defend a shiny new WBC belt against a mandatory challenger in Anthony Yildirim. Apparently, once the young gunslinger David Benavidez had lost his strap at the scale, Alvarez locked his sights on the super middleweight yellow and green belt. After Alvarez's demolition of Caleb Smith on the 19th, he was able to snatch up said strap, since it had just so happened to get thrown into the mix. Gotta thank good old Suleiman for that one. Although it is a severely overmatched opponent, which he is, Canelo seems to be utilizing the Turkish fighter as a pretext in order for him to finally return to his motherland and give his people a show on Mexican soil. At least, those are the rumors thus far. Unfortunately for the rest of us boxing heads, this comes in the form of an unheralded fighter whom as recently as last year was busted for PEDs and is coming off a loss. To make matters worse, if the fight is made sometime in February of 2021, this will layer Anthony with 2 years of inactivity rust he would need to shake off. Although it is a low tier opponent for whom many consider the PFP king of the sport or the pound for pound king, it comes as a relatively quick turnaround, especially since he is coming off a victory over what many boxing publications ranked as the top dog in Caleb Smith. Although the fight is severely lackluster, rumors are also spreading that Alvarez is looking to reclaim both of the May and September dates back next year. If that's the case, Yildirim would be a stepping stone of activity and route to an extremely busy boxing schedule for Alvarez. If the rumors about Canelo's reconquest of dates turns out to be true, this would give us a minimum of 3 fights from him in 2021, which is great news for the sport. Also, it'd be a year that would mark the champion's first venture in the boxing world as a free agent, opening up a slew of possible opponents throughout the vast boxing landscape, bereft of unnecessary politically charged melodrama that promotional banners tend to attach to fighters nowadays. In recent times, Joe Saunders has spoken out about his willingness and certainty in landing the Canelo fight sometime next year, believing himself to possess all the tools needed to hammer out a win against the Mexican superstar. Joe had the following to say in regard to how serious he is about solidifying a fight, and I quote, "If I wanted to get my money against Canelo, I could have gotten it a couple of times. It's not just about the money comes with that. I just feel that I have the beating of him." He finished off with, "There shouldn't be a reason why this fight shouldn't get made. MTK is confident the fight will be made, as well as Eddie Hearn. So let's get it on." This would put Canelo at a unification fight with Saunders, driving him closer to an undisputed status he seems to be clamoring for nowadays. This would only leave Caleb Plant for Canelo to track down, but getting past Joe is no simple task. And we all know this, especially because of the stylistic matchup. In the past, Canelo has had issues with that type of style. For Canelo and his fans, we have seen a little bit of a different side to him where he's cutting off the ring more and he's walking his man down, so it should definitely make for an interesting style clash. Although Canelo's year seems to be getting off to a lethargic start, things look to be heating up for the rest of his scheduled year, or at least we hope so. With Benavidez, Caleb and Saunders having made statements in regard to their eagerness to a showdown with the son of Guadalajara, Jermall Charlo has also raised his crosshairs and is ready to catapult to 168 for a potential shot at the champ. You also know the gravitational pull of a star is legit when even a welterweight in Errol Spence Jr. is willing to jump through divisions and risk his physicality in an attempt at scoring the biggest catch in the sport. Whatever next year brings for Saul Alvarez, rest assured we will most definitely be keeping a close eye on him, as well as the rest of the boxing world. For this and much more boxing content, click the sub button and hit that like. Your time is much appreciated, and stay blessed. May you have a wonderful day. King up.